Challengers, it's Ingrid Owens here again from Beginners Photography blog and the Take 52 challenge, and we are critiquing our image for week 25, and that was bendy. Now, bendy was a bit challenging for some people, but I think if you go to the Facebook page and you look at the challenge pictures all together in one album, it's really amazing how people found bendy things all over the place and how it looks so dramatic when you put them all together. But this week I'm going to critique this image by Kelly Meek Lagak, and it appealed for me for several different reasons. So let's have a look at this image from Kelly. Alright, so Kelly has taken a picture of her charming little daughter here who is showing off her gymnastics skills. And I guess this probably appealed to me a little bit because I have a daughter of this age or around this age. She's 5, and she does this sort of stuff all the time too. And it's just a really cute picture of a particular stage in this child's life that is been captured beautifully. One of the really nice things about this image, as opposed to just a random snapshot, is that Kelly has gotten fantastic eye contact with her daughter here in this picture, and this is what makes it so intriguing. The eyes, when you're taking any kind of a photograph of people, or a portrait shot is what we call a portrait shot, it's the eyes that you really need to connect with. And the placement of her head in this image is kind of over here to the second or the third, sorry, the third quadrant. I beg your pardon, the third, we're not talking about quadrants here, we're talking about thirds. So the rule of thirds says that if you need to place subjects of interest where lines of thirds intersect. So this little girl's eyes are pretty much right on this line of thirds here, over here in the bottom right hand side of the picture. So that's what makes it so interesting. Now, she is of course extremely bendy, and that is what the theme is all about. The crop is perfect. We've got her perfectly centered in the frame, and I think, or perfectly positioned in the frame. So, and I think it looks really, really good. One thing that I am not a big fan of, Kelly, is this particular edit that you have done. And I know you said you used a particular editing app to do it. As somebody who spent their life in a photo lab trying to make photos from the 1970s look modern and up to date, I am, it's a personal bias that I have against that. But I do feel that it's a little blown out here, and that's a little bit distracting. So, and especially because the back of her arm is white, the highlights are that's drawing your eye away from her face. So I don't know what editing tools you use. If I would be inclined to take this back a bit, as in, make it a little less exposed, and I wouldn't really worry too much about putting these colored edits on it. I would love to see this in its real true beauty that was, just the original straight from camera picture. You have gotten a great focus here on your subject and a lovely blur to the background, and I think that there's just this little bit of concrete here at the edge. It shows us where she is, that she's on the grass, that she's, it's definitely grass that she's on, and it's probably in her yard or whatever, so that sets the stage a little bit too. So I like that the grass is used as a backdrop, but I would like to see it without maybe some of these magenta tones. But otherwise, I think it's a really beautiful shot, and like I said, the connection between the subject and the photographer is really evident in this picture, and a very, very good example of bendy. You can see Kelly's stats. She used a very high shutter speed, her low ISO, she was outside in nice good sunshine, and it was shot at f4.2, which has helped to give some of this blur in the for or in the background here and sharpness on our subject. So well done, Kelly. Thanks again for being a regular contributor to the Take 52 challenge. If you would like to take part in our Take 52 group, you are more than welcome to join us at any point. You'll find the sign up details underneath. Our theme comes out every Monday, and you can pop in and pop out whenever you want. So I will see you online.